Good morning, it's Friday the 27th of November. The book of Lamentations in the Old Testament was written, according to Jewish tradition, by the prophet Jeremiah. The book contains 5 poems that talk about the condition of the forsaken city of Jerusalem, which had been burnt to the ground and demolished by the Babylonians, in contrast to the magnificent splendour that it once possessed. In this most recent lockdown, the last few weeks, I decided to set myself 2 challenges. One was to get back on track with Slimming World, and the other was to read the Book of Lamentations, as I don't think I've ever read it before. Well, all I can say about Slimming World is no comment, but I am managing quiet time each morning, and I'm reading slowly through the Book of Lamentations. I'm not quite sure what I make of it, to be honest, but it has got me thinking about how I share my feelings and emotions with God, how honest I am about what's going on inside my head. It's got me thinking about whether I truly believe and trust that I can shout at God, get angry at God, share my doubts with him, ask him questions. Surely honesty is important in any relationship. On the Methodist Church website, there's a psalm of lament and praise in a time of coronavirus, written by Reverend Kenneth Howcroft, which asks God a lot of questions that I'm sure will have popped into some of our minds over these past months. In just a moment, I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to leave some silence for you to bring in prayer to God however you're feeling this morning. And then I'll finish with some words from Lamentations chapter 3, which Andrew actually shared earlier this week. How shall we praise you, Lord our God? When we are locked down, how shall we praise you? When the doors to your house are barred, and your people cannot assemble. When those desperately in need of money and work cannot even wait in the marketplace. When we have to circle round people in the street and queue for shops, maintaining a safe distance. When we can only communicate by hearing on the phone or seeing on the screen or digitally messaging or even just waving through a window. When we cannot meet our parents or children, grandparents and grandchildren, or other family members and friends. When we cannot touch them in their flesh and blood to know they are really alive. How shall we praise you? How, like Thomas, shall we not see, yet believe that your Son is raised among us? How shall we praise you? How can I praise you, Lord? Are you plaguing us with this virus to punish us because we've done wrong, or thought wrongly, or felt wrongly, or just been wrong? If so, why do only some die? And those, apparently, the ones who are the least worst or most caring amongst us? Or are you trying to teach us a lesson? If so, why is it so hard to learn? And how are we to find the answer when we do not even know the question? Or are you still the same loving God, coming to us in our sufferings and opening up the new way to new life in Jesus? Lord, I will try to praise you. Through gritted teeth, I will try to praise you. I will try to remember that you have created all things and this virus is part of your creation. I will try not to hate it, but seek to mitigate its harm. I will try to keep myself and others safe. I will work to pray for them and seek to help in whatever way I can. Lord, when I cannot pray or worship, help me be aware of all your people and your saints and angels hovering around me, lifting me up. When I feel alone, let me feel you near me, even if only for a moment that enables me to go on. Let me hear you say, "Peace be with you." Lord, I will praise you. Let all the peoples praise you. Lamentations 3, verses 21 to 24. Yet hope returns when I remember this one thing. The Lord's unfailing love and mercy still continue, fresh as the morning, as sure as the sunrise. The Lord is all I have, and so in him I put my hope. Amen.